enemy here. Let's see if we can get the bastard without crashing the last game. Well, not crashing, just plugging it the hell out. Either way. It's too risky to go there. The problem is we're not going to be able to run away from it once we get it to aggress us. It's too fast. I can't speed myself up because that gets disabled immediately. And every time you're near hostile, it gets automatically disabled. So we have to come up with something different. This is the only place I haven't visited yet, so I'll take a closer look there, then worry about what to do with the giant. Was this the... Yes. Oh, that sound. Sound crackling is so goddamn annoying here. I'm assuming it's some kind of effect that's causing it. Because when we were in some of the temples in the cities, a lot of time there was even in other areas, now that I really think about it, there was sort of a like the rumbling here. And I'm not quite sure if it was quite like that, but in a church or a temple. And what it is if I go to the options screen and then come back, it goes away and turns into a clearly a chanting. So I'm guessing there's some kind of audio that's sent working correctly or something like that, and it's causing these abnormalities in the sound system, and it's frankly very, very annoying. I guess he took care of himself. I'll accept that. Do need a little bit of healing though. Did we need to rescue the civilians from this place? I don't think so. I think we needed to take care of the last thing.
Got it.
And that's all there was to it.
No problem.
I certainly don't hope that's all there was to it, because
No problem.
sooner we can get the hell out of here, the better.
Got it.
I'm going to check the place where some of the prisoners were, just to see if they've dispersed on their own or not. I certainly don't want to babysit them, but I'm more really just curious about what they're doing at the moment than really caring about their health. Yeah, definitely audio problems. Jesus Christ, it is annoying.
That was easier than I thought. Easy.
Well, the squeaky hinges here aren't exactly an improvement. It's the wind sound. Something like that. Something that's supposed to be a little bit in the background, but isn't working properly. Okay, just the monkeys.
Got it.
I'm not going through their trashes. They can keep their mysteries. I don't recall seeing anything really interesting where the giant was. He was sort of just patrolling there, and I don't think I can loot him. Yeah, maybe he fell to the ground and his bodies can be found there. That would be maybe one of the reasons you might want to kill him. You could get something from the body that now it's cannot possibly gain anymore. Who are you? Can't talk to him anymore. Questions? Question. Does any one of you want to talk at all? Okay. Given enough time, they might be able to escape on their own. Goddamn fuckers. I'm setting a Lloyd's beacon here. Care to come here? Maybe? Yes? No? Yeah, screw you guys. I'm getting the hell out of here. Actually, I can't. I can't. Okay, apparently I can. What a terrible, horrible piece of shit place. Ooh, very, very glad to get the hell out of there. Bug sounds, bug thingies, bugged AI. I would. This is just a guess, but I would have. I think I can hazard this. That was one of those areas that wasn't finished all that well when the game was released. I have no idea reason why they released it. I mean, before the game was fully finished. It was. I don't think it was just releasing the game too soon. I mean, there were bigger problems behind that, so that's why it's not like releasing a game that has to be patched immediately or something like that. It was genuinely in a fairly weak state when it was released. I only remember that, but I can't for the life of me remember anymore why. Might and Magic series was I don't think it's that well known role-playing series anymore. Probably the most well-known are these days are a few Japanese role-playing game series, and Bioware I think must be the only one, and naturally the Elder Scrolls and Fallout series. But at the time, Might and Magic was very fairly well known, fairly well, and people were anticipating the next game in the series and that sort of thing. And this basically was where the series died out for a long time. I think there's a 10th game these days, but it's not the same. And that's a terrible fire, because it creates no light. Anyway.
Hello.
Yanmir the Frost Giant is dead. You have slain him. How can that be? He has killed some of my best soldiers before you. Okay, perhaps they were not strong enough. But I see you were. That is great news. I'm certain all the families throughout Frostguard will be thanking you. Here is a reward. It's a pittance, I know, but we are poor here. Think of it more as a symbol of our gratitude. And you join us. It would seem there is nothing you cannot accomplish. I would be proud to call you allies. We need to do other things. The Green Man asked you to do something for him. He wants you to make a promise. Well, what sort of a promise? A promise to remember to celebrate him. If he brings the crops back, of course I will make the promise. How does he want it? A declaration? I promise. Is that good enough? He wants you to carve it on a runestone. A runestone promise. I can think of nothing more binding than that. If it brings my people back from the brink of starvation, I shall carve that runestone myself. We will tell him that for you. Okay, he also asked us to fix the maypole. Maybe you should talk to Suffolk's Thrigvason. He built the one we have in the first place. I'm sure he will be able to help us help you out, yeah. Okay, I have no idea who that is.
May I help you?
Maybe. Okay. I'll wait until dawn. We need to get promises from the citizens too. Green Man needs your promise. Well, there's a good chance the guy that made the maypole is standing very close to the maypole.
What do you want?
So you're the seller of skills, just standing there behind a building on your own. Right.
Good day to you.
And you do promotions. Satyrs to Rangers. No thanks. More promises.
What do you want?
Oh.
Welcome, my children. Greetings, my children.
Healer. No.
Welcome, my children.
I'll pay for the healing.
Frey sends her blessings to you, travelers.
What else does Frey say? She has commanded me to be available for you should you require my services. Okay. Heal all of your injuries and conditions once per day. That could be used in a tough fight to quickly up to speed. And no. It's not a bad deal though. Assuming that's a full heal. If it's just some kind of regular heal, that's worthless. Learning teacher.
What do you want? Well, what do you want?
Some useful training. Bodybuilding mastery. Nothing useful here. So who the hell is the guy we're supposed to meet?
Hello.
We're still missing a few pledges because there hasn't been any kind of notification. Simply haven't found the correct guy for the maypole. Repair item. York has the Grand Mastery. Excellent. I think that's as good of a perception skill as we're gonna get. Yeah. But the value went from 14 to 21, so it's a substantial boost even now. Another pledge to celebrate the Green Man.
Hello.
Huh. Yeah, still don't have enough people, I think, and haven't found the correct guy. Much more worrisome. Master identified him. Where's the Grandmaster? York.
Hello.
So at least a couple in Jorvik.
Hi!
Greetings.
We have enough pledges, excellent.
Looking for someone. Looking for a sword?
Ooh. From what I've heard, Yarmit Frost Giant was the last of the Frost Giants who lived in the city called the Skyfort. After the Great Cataclysm, the Skyfort plunged from the sky and almost landed right on top of Scar. I've heard that he can't be killed. If you're thinking of trying to get rid of him, better think of another way. Okay. Okay. Fix the map. I don't. Yeah, find someone. That's the quest description. Yeah, they mentioned a name, but what the fuck is that going to help me do? I don't recall the name anymore. This is the risk when you have unpronounceable goddamn names for your characters. I'm not going to recall them, like, at all.
Hello.
Why not just... I would rather have them named Bob, random Bob, or something like that, than have these Nati Amor. This is a... well, I guess it's an elven name. But, yeah.
Looking for training?
Typical elven name.
Looking for training?
Veldra DNA. Dradana. What? Why these stuff? Forget. I don't want to constantly complain about them, but it's not the name. If it was recorded somewhere, that would be one thing. I would just always check that. But now, I've got nothing. I'm supposed to... the game sort of assumes that I'm supposed to memorize very, very, very hard to pronounce names that I've basically only met once. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Also, what doesn't make any sense to me is that
What do you want?
where the hell do I need to go to meet the guy?
Hello?
Is it you? I'm a poster. I make posts. You know, the maypole in the center of town. I made that a few years ago. It's a little worse for the wear these days, but no one has asked me to fix it. We'd like you to fix it. You would? Be happy to. I'd have to charge you 500 gold for the materials. That's no problem. Great, I've got a few orders to take care of first, but as soon as those are done, I'll get right on the maypole. I'll bet you will. Okay. I think we're pretty much done with the tasks.
Welcome, visitors.
We have completed your tasks. That is indeed good news. I thank you for your help. You have saved more lives than you know. I have a gift for you, so that all who come upon you know you have received the blessings of the Green Man. The Green Man. Amulet. This amulet was a gift from the Green Man. Very few are blessed with a visit to the Green Man, and fewer still have a gift bestowed upon them for it. Plus 20 spell points, plus 3 meditation, plus 5 light, plus 5 spirit of regeneration. Okay. So there is of regeneration thingies. Plus 2 armor class. Yeah, I think we can afford to switch here. There's someone who doesn't have an amulet. So. Excellent. Very, very good. So, we can focus on new things. Are these all the quests? Yeah, single page. We need the Book of Rules from Tassar Academy. I think that's Lindisfarne. Theorat from Lindisfarne. So Lindisfarne. 2 missions to Lindisfarne. Slay the Dragon. Again, no idea. It's either Jorvik or Lindisfarne though. Get Black Orb of Knowledge. That's in Jorvik. Wizard's Lab. Opposite to the Lich's Lab. There's one good... yeah, why couldn't these new quests be like this? Return to Ealuside Anorta Thrakan. It tells me 2 things. First of all, well, a couple of things. What city the person is. 2, probably a race. So we could just look for elves with that kind of name. So even if it's not perfect, it narrows it down significantly. Yep, this is fun. How do we get there? I think this barn would be here, so probably at least from there. We have to do inventory management anyway. If we're lucky or unlucky, or we at least have 2 quests there. If we're lucky, we might find a dragon there, so that's a lot of potential loot. I don't want to go in there with a full set of equipment in my inventory.
We should leave it.
Bodybuilding.
We
Field
should
plate.
leave it.
Soul
I
Drinker.
cannot learn it. We don't need
Wonder
this.
Chain
We don't
Lightning.
need this.
Sabaton.
We don't need this.
Probably better boots than I actually have, but
We
I'm a
should
bit
leave it.
lazy
We
to
should
change
leave it.
equipment. Uratric Arbalest. It's a good bow.
We don't need this.
Crossbow of the Soul.
We don't need this.
Entropic Acklin Buila. Resistance bonus of 20 against light magic. It's a good armor, no doubt about that, but not really.
I don't know.
See if we can do some basic identification on our own.
Don't know. Don't know.
Yeah. What's this? Yuck.
We risk. Is it a broom?
It's not a.
What a piece of junk.
Everyone has merchant skill.
Is it a broom?
Ah.
What a piece of junk. Is it a broom? Is it a broom?
I wish everyone was as
smart.
entertaining
We
as
risked our lives
you.
for that. Is it a broom? We risked. What up? We risked our lives for that. Is it a broom? Is it a broom? We risked our lives for that. Well, how smart? Is it a broom? We risked our lives for that. What up? We risked. Is it a broom? What up, piece of? Is it a broom? We risked. What up, piece of? What up? We risked our lives for that.
I really should check my current equipment. I'm sure some of them are just fine, but I haven't really taken much of a look at them for some time, so there could be some real trash items.
We should leave it.
Combat axe of brawlers.
We should leave it.
Chidin.
We should leave it. We should leave it. We should leave it. We don't. We should leave it. We should leave it.
+5 armor class. Probably one of the casters actually used to use it.
We don't need this. We don't need. We should leave it.
+3 in dark magic versus. Hard to say. We're getting dark magic points from somewhere. +3 in elemental. +2 in dark. Of death with complete set.
We should leave it. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. Oh.
Me against
We
dark
don't
magic.
need this. We should leave it.
Reduces armor recovery value by 10. I think I like it more than what we are currently carrying. Resistance against dark magic 10. The problem with that is that we can do a lot better with a simple spell.
We should leave it.
Vampiric Mortuary Sword. And I guess that's it. So, why did I come here? Because I need to, this is a bit better place to do the selling, except it takes time to reach the seller, unlike here. The seller should be very close by right from the start, and we can list ourselves. So, any shop will do. Yeah, that's fine. Show me the wares. Paralyzes target new. Start the selling from here. I don't recall anything really good. Dragon Helm of the Soul might be worthwhile. Icy Combat Axe. Sage Diary. She's dead. Identify item skill. I'm pretty sure everyone has those, or if they don't have, it doesn't really matter. About 230,000 cash. We could get a couple more level ups, I suppose. Might as well. It's right next here, so it shouldn't take a lot of time to get to level ups. And I think we're just gonna go to Lindisfarne and leave things at that.
Looking for training?
At least 2 areas, well, 2 quests. Not necessarily new areas. One is definitely in the monastery, which should be fairly easy to reach and just get the hell out. But the other one, that is a different story. It is in some kind of academy, so it could be pretty much anything. And I think that's it. Yeah, how did that honky thing work out? They never knew what hit them. They're well on their way back to Gooberland, where they belong. I don't want to go to Gooberland. Oh, shit, we have to wait. Fine. It's fine. Excellent. That's the academy. That's the monastery. We haven't been there. There were a lot of mages there. And that was dead end. So whatever that is and whatever that is, that's our combat sites. That's just our area. We need to lure the monks away from the target and just take it. I think we can basically teleport out of after that, so we'll leave that for last. Skill points to spend: 28, 46, 29, 18. Can you get more armor? Yes. They wear plates. Cudgel. Ooh. I do recall one other thing I might have been meant to do. That is what the weapon skills do for our 2 classes. To be frank, I don't recall anymore. But what I do recall is that they don't add to damage directly. What they usually tend to add with this is at least an extra attack, maybe with daggers. You usually get some kind of bonus too, but I think both of these get to the bonus to attack with the blade. And I think the gladiator gets an armor class bonus also. So arms master is better because it also gives damage bonuses. Cudgel would be the most highly damaging weapon because skill added to damage bonus plus double attack from damage. However, Paladin is the only one who can get the double attack and damage. So Paladin probably is amazingly good character here, being able to do what Priest does at the same time having one of the best weapons at their disposal. Spear would have been also more damaging, skill added damage, but Grand Mastery just allows a second attack with the spear, while Cudgel would double attack, double damage. So not quite as good. I'm not going to switch it to another skill though, just thought I'd mention it. And we're basically just dumping skills, I guess, to Arms Mastery and Blade. Not sure if we should take a bow. We could get, skill added to damage, but we're not really relying on that. It's not a bad investment though, it's like less than 10 points. 9. 9 points in fact, and you get 3 points more damage. Probably more, because you are not adding your skill to damage for that. So maybe it's worthwhile. Again, it's not gonna cost as much, and we do use a bow. Maybe same with the thrown weapon, but for now, I think I'll just keep it to how it is. Our big thing is damage, but at the same time we do fight quite a lot at bow range, so suppose we might take a little bit of learning. Again, it's because 9 points is nothing when you add it to an arms master or blade skill, but 9 points can give you a significant bonus if you invest it somewhere else. So I think I'll get expert level learning too. Not sure if I'm going to actually bother learning it or at what point, but we're ready for it. I could use lava, so I can take 1 extra point of arms master. Since we are taking learning, we might as well okay, let's take it properly. We'll buy the learnings at some stage. I'm not doing it now. More throwing, definitely. One of the few things we can still develop to something really good, so you don't care about these really, but the same, yeah. Ooh. Throwing weapons. Actually, Lich is a fairly good with throwing weapons, but you need to be amazingly good with something else. Do I want to take identify item to Grand Mastery? It's not really necessary, I think. I can't take it anyway, so no point considering it. Or darkness. I'm not going to dump everything in darkness, but Grand Mastery learning. It would have been better if we were taking it a long time ago. I don't intend to take Grand Mastery learning. I'm maybe going it a little bit. With the spellcasters, you always have good places to dump points. At the same time, it's not a bad idea by any means. Now I actually sort of regret that. When was it? I regret it because if we're going, since everyone else is taking the learning anyway, I'm going to have to spend my time tracking down the teachers, so might as well have it do it too. And we're missing the bow. I don't think we lost much of time, and a lot of time usually goes into thinking things through. Yes. Okay, since you are going to take it to Grand Mastery, don't have the points for it, but at least to master level. It's not that bad. It's definitely worth it. It's a couple of level ups. Master level. I'm pretty sure by the time we finish this map, we have the necessary experience points to get learnings to mastery level at least, and that's good enough. But yeah. once we've done this, then I'll take them to the next level, because even though we probably played through most of the game at this point when we get these things done, I think there's at least a final third of the game left where we really have to deal with the invasion somehow. I don't think we have to fight against the army, because the game engine does not do massive fight well, but we probably have to figure out the connections between the Cataclysm events and what's going on here.